Right, shalom. First and foremost, I give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High God. How I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world calls Christ, Yahweh Shai, of so-called black man. It's the brother chief priest, Alazar Benoya, aka the Gorilla Hebrew. And, up early in the morning, more madness going on YouTube. I just did this video yesterday. Response to 6ix9ine catches Loki Schmooler slipping here on Sicarii, Public Enemies. All praise Yahweh Shai is doing good numbers, meaning the word is getting out, and more and more people are hearing the truth. And we're using the platform of a lot of nonsense that our people find themselves consumed with to do so. This is another video that I'll be taking a similar approach, and the reason is because a brother from House of David, Zaquan Napash, left this comment. He says, Shalom, priest, continue this teaching format. This is what young Jake, which Jake is slang, Israelite slang. You know, in the world, people use Jake as slang for like the police, but this is Israelite slang when you hear the term. Israelites use the term Jake, Jake being slang for Jacob, whom blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the descendants of. So when you hear Jake, it's just in reference to Israelites or blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in general and in particular. Young Jake, meaning young blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, need to hear, right? So I'm taking that as positive through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So we're going to kind of continue this, and when I see something, I'm going to say something. So we have this situation here, KIMA LOSO, right? This young sister out of Brooklyn, another situation in Brooklyn, just like Loki Schmooler, right? I familiarized myself with this young sister in this interview. I was tuning into MELZ TV. She speaks on BLIXKY, right? Now there's this young sister, she's a CRIPS, she affiliates with the CRIPS, and they have a back and forth with certain gangster disciples there in Brooklyn, GDs, and this dude BLIXKY is a GD. So basically it's back and forth beef or whatever for those of y'all who aren't familiar. In the video, she addresses the fact that this dude, I believe it's either BLIXKY or BLIXKY, one of these dudes, they're making a diss record, and they're mentioning this young sister's name, and what they said was something along the lines of KIMA is in the freezer like Kanika. So we see a total, not just just a total disregard for black life, and in this instance, a black woman's life. And this this is my problem, just like with the situation with Loki Schmooler. Like, I'm gonna reiterate this continually for the sake of viewers that may be new, but this is crazy. When I was in the streets doing what I was doing, I was never dedicating that level of energy towards females on any level. It didn't even make sense. But these niggas nowadays, let's take a look at what they're doing. They chase this girl. Grown men, grown black men are chasing this girl. Inexcusable, nothing even relatively gangster about it. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I see it.
Now, mind you, there's a girl driving the car. You see her, right? But the girl's not hopping out, right? Who's hopping out? A dude has already hopped out. Watch this.
Yeah, they trying to get her. Hold on. She right here.
Look at him.
Look, she running. Look.
Now listen to this idiot on the commentary.
She running. Look, she right here. Look at her. Look at her. She running. Jakima running. Look at Jakima running. Huh?
He keeps yelling out, "Look at Jakima running," as if he has caught a prime target in a gang war for violence, and this is an accomplishment that they are running in fear of you. My man, That is a girl. That is she's going to elaborate in another video clip that we're going to get to in a moment, a girl that weighs 108 pounds, soaking wet. You are grown men. You're hopping out of the car, chasing her. Of course she's running. What is she supposed to do in this situation at 108 pounds as a female? Why are you even putting a female in this situation? You got a whole female sitting in the driver's seat of that car that's riding with y'all. Why ain't she hopping out and applying pressure to that woman? Why is that not happening? What part of this is gangster? Comments, let me know. What part of this is even relatively gangster? You know what I used to do when I used to see this is the terminology we're using nowadays, the ops. When I used to see the ops girls, you know what I used to do? I wouldn't try to approach them with violence. I would try to get at them. I was, not to boast, but I was infamous for messing with the ops, female, their little sisters, cousins, and even as shameful as this is with the knowledge that I have now, even their girlfriends. That's something I would never do again. Something that, of course, is very satanic and against the laws of God, which I've turned my life over to. But at that time in high school, oh yeah, their girlfriends, their little sisters, their little cousins, anybody who knew me and know me during that time period knows what I was doing. That's what I'm doing when I see the quote-unquote ops girl. I'm going to try to get at her. I'm going to try to get the number. What's up? What's good? Yo, what's she doing later? I'm not bringing I've never tried to bring violence to a female. That is insanity, bro. What cool points are you getting? Like, did y'all niggas, and y'all gonna see, they're gonna be on the live. Y'all really like, this was like brownie points for y'all. But I'm doing these videos now, and I'm gonna really start harping up on this more to really show the stupidity of the lifestyles that our people are living right now. And you got these kids that's getting hyped up, that's on this Instagram, YouTube, Facebook generation gangbanging, and they just want to get into it. They just consumed by it. And it's like, for what? To chase girls down the street? My nigga, what are y'all thinking about, bro? This is crazy. And there's another video, and I wish I could pull it now. The video has been taken off of YouTube, and I couldn't find it on Facebook. But I'm going to reference it. You had in LA, Bloods, RTB, Westside Rolling 20 Bloods. And I think they had a dude from PDL with him. Yeah, he was driving from PDL. It was hilarious. They was chasing dudes down Western. They caught a couple isolated dudes down Western, which is a street in LA. Once you get into the 30 zone, it's a Crip street. They had got a couple of young cats, and we don't even know for sure if they was really gang members. But what happened was, they hopped out on a dude. He ran, hit the gate on him, and there was just a sister standing there. A black woman was standing there in the parking lot where they had chased a dude and they couldn't catch him. So they slapped this girl. Two of these niggas slapped this girl and get in the car on this live. I wish so bad I had that video right now. I'm hot that it's off of YouTube. And then they get in the car and they're bragging about it as if it was some type of gangster accomplishment. There's no accomplishment in doing violence to a girl who was minding her business. I don't care where she was from. I don't care who she running with. If she ain't kill your mama, nigga, let her go. It's a female, bro. This is crazy. Let's continue on in this clip.
Hold on. No, don't do that. Look, she right there running. Come here, bitch. Yeah, look at you, bitch. Look.
Nigga, like, what is wrong with your dumb ass, my dude? Come here, bitch. Look at you, bitch. Yeah, I'm a grown ass man, and you a little ass girl, and you running from me, and you afraid, and nigga, duh. The fuck is wrong? Like, bro, like, I understand if it was one of the dudes from her hood, alright. Like Rich the Kid running from Uzi, that's an L, man. That's not a good look. It's not the worst kind of L, but it's just not a good look. But what is? I don't even know what niggas is thinking about right now. Moving on.
Running on camera, running. On camera running, bitch.
Yes, I am on camera running from grown men, as I should, because I'm a female that weighs 108 pounds.
Bitch.
A whopping 108 pounds.
Jakima Loso on camera running, bitch. Yo, Jakima mad pussy.
Jakima is mad pussy of grown men. I mean, what is she supposed to be? See, and this is the problem, like, because when I watched this video, this interview here, the first thing I noticed is the type of masculinity that she was displaying. You still, of course, saw her femininity, but you saw her, you know, putting on pseudo bravado and masculinity. And this comes from her being wrapped up in the gang culture. This whole gangbang stuff, girls, leave that alone. And guys, stop trying to bring these girls into it, because it causes them to put on a facade of pseudo masculinity on top of all the other things in the world that unfortunately cause sisters to put on this air of pseudo masculinity. And it's not cute. This girl ran from these men, as any girl should do when men are trying to potentially inflict violence or harm on them. That's feminine. These sisters need to embrace fully their femininity. And their femininity needs to be protected by their protectors, which are the men of our nation, their husbands, their brothers, their close friends, their family members, needs to be protecting them in their femininity, and they need to be allowed to be women. You understand what I'm saying? These are major problems that are plaguing us, but I'm going to show y'all something. I got to get to this first. This same nigga that chased her, watch this. This is the same nigga. Sleep. Sleep. Same dude. So he had gorilla nuts to chase a 108-pound girl down the street. But when she seen his homeboys, he went to sleep. And this is the life that y'all like. When this happens to you individuals, and there's another dude in Brooklyn I'm going to start making videos about too, which is Aladdin Zantander. Matter of fact, he just kind of been out of the news. I'm going to start making videos on that cat too. Y'all got to leave this shit alone, bro. There's absolutely, ask any OG, there's no future in this stuff. You guys, it's just cool. Like, niggas can emoji bang now. Like, there's emojis and we can type on and go live and, you know, have our emojis and do stuff like that. And guys are like, you know, they're dedicating their life, and it's absolute bullshit. And I'm going to speak frankly, and I'm going to use quote unquote curse words, because it's what's gonna get through. This is absolute bullshit. There's not, again, like I said on the last video, there's not even just not a future in this. There's not even a present in this. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this. But you hopping out of cars chasing girls. What has become of your life? And this is in Brooklyn, right? So we know a lot of young brothers that's running around Brooklyn is 9 times out of 10 children of immigrants or grandchildren of immigrants from the Caribbean. 9 times out of 10. You think that this is what your grandparents wanted you to do? You think this would be tolerable back home? It's just crazy, bro. I really can't believe it. But let's watch this.
You know if I seen you, what would happen?
Boy, and when you see me, what happened? Don't do that, Six. So come on, you gonna make me take you home.
Don't do that.
When you see
Don't
me,
do
what
that.
happened? You
Don't
spit and I
let me have to
spit back.
stand
Boy,
out.
don't do that.
Don't let me have to stand out. What happened? What happened when I seen you? What I did?
Look at this dude. What happened when I seen you? What you did? What? First off, why are we bragging about what happened when we seen a girl? What is she? What gangster thing is she supposed to do? Is she supposed to swing on you? What damage can she do to you? If she hits you right on your jaw, it can't do any damage because he's 108 goddamn pounds. She's a super bantamweight, bro. This is crazy.
Six up. Mama, you there.
Back
Mama,
up,
you
phone
there.
on live,
When you
right?
spit, I spit back. Don't do that.
Say word to your mother you spit on me. Say word to your mother you niggas spit
Right
on
on.
me.
And look at all these clown ass niggas sticking their head. And it's the cold thing. All you niggas live in somebody mama projects. And this is what you're spending your time doing. Making all these songs about chasing bags, and you're not even chasing bags, bro. You niggas is huddled up at somebody mama goddamn project building, boasting about chasing a girl. This ain't the life. The life is to come back. We have one thing going for us as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And that's the fact that what God's chosen people were the Israelites, and the Most High God gave us a path back to our kingdom and rulership and our upliftment and our empowerment. And that's the Bible. That's all we got. This shit right here, we gonna self-destruct on this pace.
Oh, you spit
On
on
my
my
dead
side.
grandfather, your spit didn't touch me, and on my dead grandfather, my spit didn't touch you. But you don't say it like you.
So you seen her, you chased her down just to spit at her and not even hit, not even, the spit didn't even land. God, man. I mean, and you went back home and told the homies about this. That's a violation, bro. Line that up, bro. What is you doing out here, bro? You making the set look bad. Y'all can't even get this gang shit right. Leave it alone. It's pointless.
Spit and I ain't spit back. We was spitting at each other, boy.
Bro, I spit on you, bro. Okay.
Bro, I spit on you, bro. So now, not only are we bragging about chasing girls in the streets, but all you did to this girl when you got up there was spit on her, and now you're presenting that as if it's some sort of accomplishment. Analyze your, my nigga, whatever, this has been Stella right here. Analyze your logic, please. You're a failure. You're a failure as a gangster. You're a failure as a man. Reevaluate your life, brother. Repent and come back to the laws of God. This is ridiculous.
Your spit didn't touch me. No.
Now we're arguing about, now the argument is whose saliva touched whose.
Oh my God, now it is.
This is what we're doing.
Backed out the knife.
She backed out the knife?
Yeah, go show him the knife.
Yo.
Yo, Storm, look at this
Look
little
at
ass
that.
knife that man ran from.
And see that, and this is the cold thing too now. She still, at 108 pounds, had more heart than these grown men, because she still at least backed the blade out like, yo, what's the deal? And niggas was scared when she blacked the blade out. Because you see that she said that, and these individuals in the camera do not deny the fact that they were intimidated by that knife.
My little knife. No, we're charging this shit about the dog. I couldn't see it. It's moving slowly, my dog. It's charging the charger.
Yeah. Alright, put it on charger. Put it on charger.
Yo. Yo, you heard? Yo, KIMA. Yo. Actually, it means if I can't get the Puma bin.
And I getting shit from us.
Bro, what you mean I'm not getting shit, bro?
Puma
I
bin.
say I'm moving, bro. I think it's not sharing the Puma sauce.
Look at that. Now there's another point. She's rolling up light and finna spark a blunt. Another thing that's just so unfeminine, so unattractive, so disgusting. But these women have observed us and what we do, meaning men, which nobody should be smoking weed for the record. That's highly detrimental. But anyway, they've observed us, and we're trying to bring them into this, to something that they're, a game that they don't belong in, which is a man's game, a game of masculinity, testosterone, and bravado, all things that they lack. This sister shouldn't be in this situation for so many reasons. So we as black men need to step up in these situations and not incorporate women into this, especially to this level. This is ridiculous. But moving on.
That's why we're nigga say y'all not sharing the Puma sauce. Okay. And I was sitting down, you know that.
Y'all feeling good right now?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie though, you really mad chop, bro.
You think so?
Nah, you chop, I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I got more hair than you though. I ain't gonna lie, I got more hair than you.
You do, Storm. You do.
Alright.
You do. I don't care. You do. I would care.
All right, man. Anyway. Now, hold on.
One word to my dad. Anybody? My dead grandfather went to my dead man's. Nobody didn't put their hands on me. The faux nigga, whatever his name is, the light skinned nigga, that's the first nigga that came up to me. He ran up to me.
Look at this. Look at this. It's Sony Mama house, man. Stop it.
Oh, huh. I'm right here.
That was hilarious, man.
Oh, no, huh?
We gotta do better.
Oh, live. I thought it was about to get sticky. But yeah, you see me, my dad. It's like, one, bro, I don't even gotta keep explaining myself. Monty Lane, you're a weirdo, bro. Who are you, bro? Out of here, you blocked. Anyway, word to my dad, he came up to me, ran up to me. Nick, I'm not about to argue with you. I'm not arguing with you, Nick. He came, ran up to me. One, you ran up to me, you came, you ran up to me, and then you stopped me right in front of me. You said, what's up, what's up? I said, what's up?
So look, as we see as she's explaining, she didn't even initially run when she seen you. You said what's up to her, she said what's up to you.
I took my mace out just like this. Took my mace out. I don't care about no knife. That wasn't even a knife I was getting yet. I went in my bag, I took out my knife. I had all this time in front of you to go in my bag, in my bra, go in my bag. How I got all this time in front of you? Be realistic, bro. Be realistic. Like, how do I have time to do all this? You could have validated me if you wanted to. Don't come on Facebook like, for me, come on, we're not doing that. Could have did something, I did not do nothing. Nobody did it. You standing in front of me for like 30 seconds. Bro, you didn't do nothing, bro. You're standing in front of me, I was able to take out mace and a knife. You threw your hands to me. When you threw your hands, word to my dead grandfather on my dead man's. I swung the knife. I swung. For me, swung. For me, out that nigga his neck or something. Word to my dead. He backing up, backing up.
So look, she had more balls than these dudes right here. This is just a fail in life, man. How much long? Again, this scripture is the one that's gonna have to come out on all these videos. Proverbs 1:22. How long ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? Let's look at simplicity now. Let's just look it up. Let's see what it is in Hebrew. Naivety, simplicity, foolishness. You see what I'm saying? This is what it is. How long are you all gonna be this goddamn naive? Right? Let's take a look at naive. Let's define naive. Let's do that, maybe. Now that we at it, let's define naive. Lack of experience, wisdom, or judgment, unsophistication. Wow. Let's look up simplicity. Like, this is really defining it. The quality or condition of being easy to understand or do. It's again, easy to understand or do. There's nothing complicated about what you guys got going on. It's just utter stupidity. It's very easy to understand that you're stuck in a child's mentality. That's really what it means, because a child is easy to understand. You're stuck in a child's mentality, but you're a grown person now, and you playing grown people games that come with grown people consequences, like people dying, people being severely injured, people going to jail for serious time, and you're playing games because you think it's cool. It's not hard to understand that you think that the things you're doing are going to gain you cool points, or what's more commonly referred to in this day and age as clout. It's all about clout, because everyone cares what other people think. Therein lies the problem. You care what other people think. You're dying for acceptance. So you do things that you think will elevate where people hold you in their minds. That's why these niggas is doing what they're doing. It's very simple, and it's very disgusting. Moving on. There's a little bit more of this, and I'm ending.
Like I was running. I never said I didn't run. You damn skippy, I ran. After I swung the knife on my dead grandfather, I seen two other niggas coming. I'm 108 pounds, and I'm a female. Y'all all three niggas, y'all got a bitch driving. Why y'all ain't tell her hop out and get it with me? And a bitch driving, I should told you get out the car, fight me or something. Like, y'all mad niggas coming up to me. I'm supposed to stand there. I'm supposed to stand there and let niggas come violate me?
Exactly. Dagger point. Ultimate point. Watch this.
Because Ben Stiller got knocked out and he stayed there and laid there. Nobody's not laying there or staying there.
Remember, the same nigga Sleep. Y'all gotta get it together, man. Black people, we gotta do better. Let's get Deuteronomy 28 and 54 real quick. These are the curses that outline what was gonna befall us as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And this is one of them. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother. Right? So we used to value each other's lives. That's what it means when it says the man that is tender and delicate, meaning our lives used to matter to one another. Now they don't. Our eyes are evil towards one another, towards his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, towards our women, toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Fathers abandoning their kids. Verse 55. So that he will not give to any of them. I'm going to skip to the point. Matter of fact, 56 is the point. The tender and delicate woman among you. Right? We used to view our sisters as tender and delicate. Not saying they're going to be in the freezer like Kanika Jenkins. That was something that outraged so many of us. That's something that we should never joke or play about. It's never cool. That's never okay. It's never, it's always too soon. That's serious. The tender, and there's more and more sisters that's popping up missing, dead in Chicago right now. It's wild. We should really value the lives of our sisters and our brothers, man. The tender, because we all, like, I don't realize if niggas, if this is dawned on niggas yet, but we are all that we have. Each other. That's all we got. I remember, man, when the first time I went to the county jail, you know, and for those of y'all that are not familiar with the protocols of politics in California, everything is race. You either black, white, Mexican, or other. Those are your 4 classifications. So you hit the door, boom, black, you go see your rep. And I remember my boy Johnny Rue, he said it to me. He said, we the black card. All we got is each other. All we got is us. That's all we got here at the black card. And that's real. You know, but moving on. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. This is how tender and delicate we treated our princesses. This is how feminine and just amazing they were. And they are, but they need to be, we need to get them in that tender and delicate state again. We need to treat them in that way. So they're not putting on masculinity and they're not running around on the block getting chased down by niggas gang banging. We need to view our sisters as tender and delicate. But now what? Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter, and toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet. These are all curses that we could observe in our daily lives as black, Hispanic, Native Indian people. But I just wanted to hit those points, man. It's ridiculous. We got to do better. I hope this reaches somebody. And this is going on way longer than I intended it to. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai once again, and say shalom.